In November 29, 1970, Bergen, Norway, there is a remote, rocky stretch of land known as the Isdalen Valley. Locals call it Death Valley, a place where hikers occasionally lose their footing and disappear into the mist. But on that cold Sunday afternoon, a university professor and his two young daughters stumbled upon something far more calculated than an accident. Tucked behind a cluster of boulders lay the body of a woman. She was charred beyond recognition, her front completely consumed by fire. But it wasn't just the body that froze the blood of the investigators, it was the scene around her. A silver spoon with its monogram meticulously filed off. 12 sleeping pills neatly arranged. A petrol can, and her clothes. Every single brand label had been cut away. It was as if she had spent her final moments ensuring that if she died, the world would never know who she was. Welcome back. Today, we dive into a mystery that has haunted Norwegian intelligence for over 50 years. The police soon caught a break. 2 suitcases were found at the Bergen railway station. They belonged to her, but instead of providing answers, the contents only deepened the void. Inside, they found multiple wigs of different styles, large amounts of German and Norwegian cash, and most chillingly, 8 different fake passports. In every single one, the photo was hers, but the identities were fabrications. She was Genevieve Lancier one day, and Claudia Tield the next. Then, they found the diary. It was filled with cryptic alphanumeric codes. N240, P10M. When cryptographers finally cracked it, they realized it wasn't a spy manifesto, it was a log of her movements across Europe. Paris, Basel, Berlin. She was moving like a ghost through the shadows of the Cold War, changing nationalities at every hotel check-in. Yet, she always traveled alone. She was always watched, and she was always waiting. The autopsy report is where this story turns from a mystery into a nightmare. Doctors discovered something that defies the logic of a simple suicide. The Isdalen Woman didn't die from the fire. She was alive when the flames started. There were between 50 and 70 sleeping pills in her stomach, so many that they hadn't even fully dissolved. Carbon monoxide was found in her lungs, proving she was breathing while she burned. But look closer at the forensic details. Her teeth. She had undergone extensive, high-end dental work, gold fillings and bridges in a style unique to Latin America or Eastern Europe. This wasn't a drifter. This was someone with resources. Someone being funded. Yet, despite her DNA being sent to every major agency in the world, not a single person, not a mother, a brother, or a coworker, ever reported her missing. She was an island. The year was 1970, the height of the Cold War. The Isdalen Valley happened to be located right next to a top-secret military facility where Norway was testing the new Penguin missiles. Eyewitnesses later came forward, claiming they saw a woman fitting her description watching the military trials from the ridgeline. Was she a Soviet spy, a honey trap sent to extract secrets, or a double agent who knew too much? Think about it. A woman traveling with 8 passports, wearing wigs, and scouting military zones, who suddenly ends up burned alive in a suicide that the Norwegian Secret Service was suspiciously quick to bury. They closed the case within weeks. Why? Were they protecting the investigation, or were they protecting a much larger, much darker truth? In 2016, modern science tried one last time. DNA analysis confirmed she was likely born near the French-German border. But the databases remain silent. No name, no family, no history. Today, she lies in an unmarked grave in a zinc coffin, specially chosen so that if technology ever advances enough to identify her, her body can be exhumed once more. That every mystery has a logical core. But the Isdalen Woman is the exception. She spent her life erasing her footprints, and in the end, she succeeded. She moved through the world like a whisper, and when she left, she took the truth with her. In an age where every move we make is tracked and indexed, she remains the ultimate ghost. The woman who never was. If you enjoyed this deep dive, consider subscribing for more mysteries. Until next time.